Osaka. She's currently having a good time of her career at the moment, maybe of the season and the latter part of the year. Looking at what she has been able to do at the ongoing Chinese Open, the WTA 1000, where she defeated Californian at 6-3, 6-2. We talk about that and for the other players who have also joined her at the ongoing tournament in China. We as well look at the Nigeria Premier Football League, where results came in the way of the likes of coach Daniel Ogumodede, that his Remo Stars team is still occupying the #1 spot on the NPFL log. For Coach Benga Ogunbote getting his first win of the season at home against Emmanuel Amunike's Heartland FC of Owerri. Well, we also look at games going down today and different sides of Europe. Remember, UEFA Champions League will be back tomorrow. But hey, let's go to break, and when we come back, we'll talk more. Okay, so let us start with updates coming from the world of tennis this morning as we look at stories from the world of sports. There are live games at the moment, but there are different stories that we need to quickly look at on the show this morning, where Carlo Alcaraz cruised past Alan Gray Sport 6-1, 6-2 at the China Open for his 200th top level victory on Sunday. The victory sent Alcaraz to the quarterfinals and made him the third player born in this century to achieve the 200 win feat, along with Jannik Sinner and Felix Auger-Aliassime. In other men's matches, local favourites Bu Yuchao upset Paris Olympics bronze medalist Lorenzo Musetti 6-2, 6-4 for the 22-year-old's first victory against a top 20 player. Now, for British men's #1, Jack Draper retired from his Japan Open quarterfinal against Francis Hugo Bart over the weekend after struggling with an abdominal issue. The 22-year-old had lost the first set 7-5 and was 2-1 down in the second before taking medical timeout to, receive the treatment on his abdominal area. He attempted to continue before retiring. So the Brit made a dream run, remember, to the US Open semi-final this summer, where he was eventually beaten in straight sets by world #1 Jannik Sinner in a match that lasted just over 3 hours. And remember, inside that game, Draper vomited 3 times in the second set as he struggled with the heat and humidity at Flushing Meadows. So, well, for Jack Draper, he needs to look at how he can be better in other games, most especially his medical condition. But now let's look at games going down today. At the moment, we are monitoring the game at the China Open, Andrei Rublev against Davidovich Fokina. The next few minutes will also be seeing top games, but few minutes ago, Fabio Koboli started a game against Dani Medvedev as Carlo Alcaraz is currently battling Karen Khachanov. By 12 o'clock, Jannik Sinner will take on Jiri Lehecka. These are the games going down at the China Open ATP 500. Now, looking at other games we're currently monitoring right now. That's the qualifiers for the Shanghai Rolex Masters. But first, talking about the Shanghai Rolex Masters qualification, let's go straight and look at what is happening at the Japan Open in Tokyo, the ATP 500, where in the next 1 hour, Uga Umbat will take on Thomas Markak as Arthur Fils will take on Holger Rune. For the WTA tournament, the China Open, Madison Keys is through to the next round as Anna Kalinskaya also joined Madison Keys after her opener Peter Stearns got injured in that one. It was a tied one where Paige Stearns won the first set 6-3, lost the second set 3-6, and she was currently down 1-3 in the third set before she retired in that one. Remember, I told you earlier, Naomi Osaka defeated Kari Volinet 6-3, 6-2. Live games we're monitoring right now, much going down today. By 7:40 tonight, Jasmine Paolini will take on Madeleine Niet as Mira Andreeva will be up against Dona Vekic, and Daria Kasatskina will take on Amanda Anisimova. And by 12 o'clock, Nadia Podoroska will take on Kuang Ziyang. Still looking at WTA China Open 1000 for the doubles. Sofia Kenin and Bethania are through to the next round, same as Ludmila Cernok and Mata Kostyuk. Games for the qualifiers this morning for the Shanghai Rolex Masters. We have Billy Harris through to the next round, including Linan Zhao, Li Tu, Alex Bolt, Bebit Zukayev. More qualifier games are going down today, but let's keep our fingers crossed to see the players that will be through to the next round of the qualifiers. moving away from that this morning, and let's talk football. Talking Nigeria Premier Football League and looking at how teams got their point over the weekend. Remo Stars maintained their winning run in the NPFL following a hard-earned 2-1 victory over Rangers. I mean, looking at Daniel Ogumodede and Fidelis Elechuku, these two strong coaches. Remember, they were at the national team to support Austin Iguaivon. But looking at the match that always come up between Enugu Rangers and Remo Stars, is always a tough one. I mean, the victory came for Remo Stars, but let's also look at what also went down over the weekend, where at the Lagos Salami Stadium, Adamasiba Ibadan Shooting Stars defeated Heartland FC of Owerri 1-0 courtesy Samuel Ayaride's 21st minute strike. Let's listen to Coach Benga Ogunbote for his reaction after the victory over Heartland and his first win of the season.
I think it's going to be a big relief for the team. Having played first 2 games without a win, this win, no matter how it comes, is a big relief for the team. And you can see that there was a lot of anxiety in the boys. In the first half, if not for the anxiety, I think we would have wrapped up the game in the first half. But you see, because we have not gotten a win in the previous 2 games, and when we were playing the game, there were a lot of this anxiety. But I think it will give us a lot of relief.
However, for Coach Emmanuel Amunike, who's still searching for his first win for the Nazi Millionaires, also gave his own account of that game and when that victory will be coming for Heartland FC of Owerri.
Well, I think Heartland as a team is a historical team, and I think over the years a lot has happened, and we came in trying to first of all stabilize the team and trying to see how we can bring different ideas. But you also have to know that Rome was not built in a day, and this is what we are trying to see, to establish that confidence, to establish that people can believe in their team, and then hopefully the team will pick up.
Now for other matches, Rivers United extended their unbeaten streak following a 2-0 victory over Ayimba in Port Harcourt on Sunday. Ubong Friday and Yefa Jackson scored both goals for Finidi George's side. Now, other set of results, Nasarawa United also recorded victory, most especially for teams that got their points on the road on a Saturday. Looking at the likes of Nasarawa United, and it was more of a shocking one, but for some it was an expected one. Looking at Ikorodu City, they are in their first season in the Nigeria Premier Football League, but things are not really working out as expected for them. Ikorodu City losing 1-2 against visiting Nasarawa United, and coach of Nasarawa United, Kabiru Dogo, praised his team as they showed character and resilience in that victory against Ikorodu City. Maybe this is the time when you can say anytime you go to Lagos, you can pick points. I keep saying it, Ikorodu City is the point givers in the NPFL. And guess what? Sunshine Stars of Akure went on the road, defeated Aqua United 2-1 in that NPFL match day 4. And looking at how the table stands at the moment, Remo Stars is still number 1 on the NPFL log with 12 points for 4 matches. Rivers United with 10 points for 4 matches. Niger Tornadoes from same number of matches is 3rd with 8 points. Katsina United 7th with 7 points from 4 matches, as Sunshine Stars of Akure is 5th on the NPFL log with 7 points from 4 matches. Remember, a lot of teams are yet to play or to even play their 4th game of the season. Eyimba, El Kanemi Warriors, Shooting Stars all have game in hand, including Enugu Rangers, Bendel Insurance, Kwara United, and Bayelsa United. But Heartland FC of Owerri is 18th, Ikorodu United is 19th. Lobby Stars is placed 20th on the NPFL log after playing 4 matches in this NPFL season. Now, moving on this morning, let's go straight to Spain. The last game a lot of people saw yesterday was the Madrid derby between Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid. It ended 1-1, but there was disruption in that one where Atletico Madrid coach Diego Simeone lashed out at fans who threw objects onto the pitch during the Madrid derby, forcing the game to be temporarily suspended, while also calling for players who provoke fans to be careful. Sunday's La Liga game was suspended midway through the second half after fans behind one of the Metropolitanos' goals repeatedly threw objects, including lighter and plastic bottles. Well, if you look at that one, maybe the organizers in La Liga may sanction fans of Atletico Madrid depending on the reports of the referee. But let's look at other results of games that went down in the Spanish La Liga over the weekend and look at how some teams are currently faring in the Spanish La Liga. Barcelona got the bashing over the weekend against Osasuna. Well, for some people, they never saw that coming, losing 4-2. And if I could remember, yes, Zlatan Ibile, Nigerian Afropop artist, he went on social media to tell fans that, you know, that had their betting slip caught the loss of Barcelona, saying that he was going to refund some people who like betting. But, you know, nobody saw that result coming for Barcelona, who were unbeaten under Hansi Flick. But that happened over the weekend. 4-2 was the victory for Osasuna against Barcelona. Real Sociedad defeated Valencia 3-0. Rayo Vallecano played at 1-0 draw against Leganes as Getafe defeated Deportivo Alaves 2-0. And Friday night football saw Mallorca defeat Real Valladolid 2-1. And for other matches, Athletic Club and Sevilla played at 1-0 draw, same score line between Celta Vigo and Girona. And Espanyol lost 0-1 against Real Betis. Now moving away from the Spanish La Liga at the moment, let's also look at what is still happening in the world of football. But before moving away from Spanish La Liga, a player, Frankie de Jong, has been answering questions and feeling frustrated after fans kept asking different questions. And what they're saying, Barcelona midfielder Frankie de Jong has said that the mental trauma of repeated ankle injuries has been tough, and he refused reports that he earned £37 million annually and turned down the chance to undergo surgery. There will be different stories that will be going around. If you're a player, people expect you to give in your best for a team, but maybe due to injuries and, you know, not doing up to how much you're earning. But he has come out to refute that rumor. In Italy, well, Juventus' remarkable defensive record continued this weekend, over the weekend, as they are now the only team in Europe's top 16 domestic league yet to concede a league goal. So it shows how strong the defense of Juventus is at the moment, right there in the Italian Serie A. But we know one day a team will come from nowhere to shock Juventus, although they are second on the Serie A log with 12 points from 6 matches. But let's look at some games that went down in Italy over the weekend. But remember, one game is going down tonight, and that is the game between Parma and Cagliari. Yeah, I'll still take you through some games going down tonight in Europe. But Napoli defeated Monza 2-0. Empoli played out goalless against Fiorentina. Roma edged Venezia 2-1 as Como defeated Hellas Verona 3-2. So Cesc Fabregas' side is now coming back. You know, in this their debut, things have not been going well for Como, but getting that result against Hellas Verona, well, is a sign of a green light. Lazio defeated Torino on the road 3-2. And well, for other matches, Bologna Atalanta played at a 1-1 draw as Genoa lost 0-3 against Juventus. Talking about the defense of Juventus, Udinese lost 2-3 against Inter Milan as AC Milan defeated Lecce 3-0. Now moving away from the Italian Serie A at the moment, let's talk about the English Football League, looking at results that came the way of Chelsea. Parma getting 4 goals. Erik ten Hag, disappointing one for his side. Manchester United, as they got defeated by Tottenham Hotspur 3-0 at the Old Trafford on Sunday night. But the coach of the side has been reacting, saying that he's not worried about being fired by Manchester United's miserable start to the season. Things have not been really going well for Manchester United. Yes, they ended the game with a player down. That's Bruno Fernandes, who got red carded, although he came out to say that his tackle was not worth a red card. That was what he said yesterday in his post-match. But this is the time to say the exit door is open for Erik ten Hag, most especially with the statements made by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, their former manager, who said that he's always ready to make a return to Manchester United anytime he's been called upon. But looking at other results of games, Aston Villa played out 2-0 draw against the Ipswich Town, and Liverpool defeated Wolverhampton Wanderers 2-1. Nottingham Forest lost at home 0-1 against Fulham. Everton defeated Crystal Palace 2-1. As Chelsea defeated Brighton and Hove Albion 4-2. Brentford West Ham United played out 1-0 draw as Arsenal defeated Leicester City 4-2. Newcastle United Manchester City played out 1-0 draw. The question is, now Rodri injured, things are not really coming positive for Manchester City. Not that they lost the game, but they drew their game. But a lot of questions are being asked from Pep Guardiola that maybe if some key players are not playing, that the reason they are not getting the results. For Manchester City, I mean, they have to just find something to put together to make sure that they are ready to fight for the English Premier League title. Liverpool is now on top of the Premier League with 15 points from 6 matches, while Manchester City is second with 14 points from 6 matches. Arsenal is third with 14 points from 6 matches. Chelsea is fourth with 13 points from 6 matches, while Aston Villa is placed fifth with 13 points from 6 games. Looking at teams battling the drop zone, Crystal Palace 18th, Southampton 19th, and Wolverhampton Wanderers is placed 20th. Well, for Southampton, Wolves with 1 point each. A tough one for this team. Now, moving away, let's look at more this morning as we keep talking football on this side. Well, for Jadon Sancho, he has praised Cole Palmer's performance in their 4-2 victory, saying that, well, anything is possible, for Chelsea with Cole Palmer in the team following his sensation start to the season. Unfortunately, I don't have him in my Premier League fantasy, and yes, I felt bad there. But hey, let's move on this morning as games will be going down tonight. Looking at the English Premier League, Bournemouth will face off with Southampton by 8 o'clock tonight. Let us also see how this game will go. In La Liga, Villarreal will take on Las Palmas, same 8 o'clock. But 7:45, Parma will take on Cagliari in the Italian Serie A for Monday night football. Now let's look at games going down tomorrow in the UEFA Champions League. 1st of October, games are going down on different sides, starting by 5:45. Brest taking on Salzburg, Spartak Praha against VfB Stuttgart, Arsenal hosting Paris Saint-Germain at the Emirates Stadium. Barcelona, after that disappointing loss against Osasuna in the Spanish La Liga, we hope to bounce back at their home ground, hosting Young Boys. AC Milan will be in Germany to play Bayern Leverkusen. Remember, Bayern Leverkusen played out a 1-0 draw against Bayern Munich in the Klassiker right there in Germany. Borussia Dortmund will host Scottish side Celtic, as Inter Milan will be at home against Red Star Belgrade, as PSV Eindhoven will take on Portuguese side Sporting CP, and the Slovan Bratislava hosts struggling Manchester City. EFL Cup will be going down also tomorrow, where Newcastle United will play AFC Wimbledon. Remember, that game got rescheduled due to unplayable pitch of AFC Wimbledon. Well, this is the convenient point to wrap up the show, the moment, and I'll be back tomorrow on Kickoff Sports Show. Coming up next is from the Dailies. Good morning.
Yo, what's up?
Do not touch that dial. You know the radio you tune to, it's your Remedy dial, 93.9 Solutions FM. Your number one Remedy dial. What's
I can't seem to find the right event center for this party.
What's the problem? You sound so worried.
I've been searching for a venue that can handle both the formal ceremony and the casual after party. Nothing seems to fit both moods.
Have you heard of Awenia Arena Event Center?
Awenia Arena? What makes them so special?
They are the perfect blend of elegance and comfort. Their venue is versatile, has the perfect space, event managers, and security for every occasion. And they'll work with you to create the perfect setting for every part of your event.
Wow, this is perfect. Awenia Arena really nailed it.
Yes, they did. Visit us at 116 Obafemi Awolowo Way, Iyano Libati, Okado, Ibadan, or call 0809-360-7888 or 0706-899-4970 to book your event today. Awenia Arena Event Center is where your event finds its perfect fit.
Guys, you need to check your NIN status. I cannot say this enough because the next batch of barring will start again soon. I know some of us have submitted our NIN multiple times, but your NIN has not been linked to your lines either because your picture on MTN portal might be different from the one on NIMC portal, or you got married and changed your name, or another person registered your line for you when you bought it, or you mistakenly used a wrong date of birth, and many other reasons. But don't worry, MTN has made it easier to link your NIN in just 2 minutes from the comfort of your home, office, or while you are on the move, just like me. No need to visit the MTN office and join the queue. If you use a smartphone, you can visit nin.mtn.ng or dial *996*4# on your MTN line. Just follow the instructions and you are done in under 2 minutes. Remember, barring will start again very soon. Link your NIN to avoid stories that touch.
I hope say I no dey forget anything o, because this market where I come so, I suppose buy everything wey I need. Bread. No, I go buy that one near house.
Yay! Yale bread has come!
Yale bread, give me 5.
Give me 5. Wetin be this? Yale bread. Hey, dem package am well o. I wonder how we go dey taste sha.
My sister, this bread na gbangba taste get o. I dey always buy Yale bread, especially Yale family bread. That one e perfect for my family and e no cost at all.
In fact, na wonderment I dey.
Yale bread na the bread wey hands no dey touch till e reach your table. Assurance dey say na correct bread wey you dey shop. You fit find am anywhere.
And me, I like say the size of the Yale family bread, they always belle for me.
Yale family bread is sweet. Chicken money bread wey hand no dey touch. The bread for your family. Yale bread.
If you love amazing Nigerian movies, action, laugh out loud comedy skits, or gripping shows and series, serve yourself all the drama, passion, betrayal, action, and laughs on YouTube with the YouTube Buffet plan from MTN. Enjoy over 10 hours of YouTube streaming for just 500 Naira and over 4 hours for 200 Naira. Dial *312*800# to activate now. YouTube, made for you.
There is a place full of comfort, so beautiful with serene environment. Good ambience for relaxation, complimentary breakfast, free internet service, and 24 hours electricity.